Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss.
Let's get down to business, shall we? Is everyone present today?
Yes, Miss Nasuha, everyone is present today.
Alright, shall we proceed to our agenda?
Yes, we should.
The purpose of today's meeting is to set up the steering committee of the academic tour to Bangkok. Among the committees that need to be in place to make this program a success is logistic and technical, itinerary, welfare and safety, and transportation.
Is there any suggestion or volunteer for the logistic and technical part?
I would like to volunteer to handle the logistic and technical part. And so my idea for our supplies to Bangkok, I recommended that first we must prepare masks and hand sanitizer. This is due to the fact that we are aware of our current situation regarding the COVID-19 outbreak. The second is about the food supply for the duration of our stay. To spread the cost, I propose that we provide bread and drinks to students for breakfast. In terms of lunch and dinner, I have listed some halal restaurants that are recommended by many people, which is Yusuf Pochana, Farida Fartorni, Muslim Restaurant, and Sofia Restaurants. So I guess we can pick 2 or 3 of the restaurants for food supplies during our time in Bangkok. That's it.
Good job, Miss Farisha. Can I have a show of hands if you guys are agreeing? Alright, since everyone agrees, we should move to the next part, which is the itinerary. Any suggestion?
I would like to volunteer to handle the itinerary part. So my idea for the first place, we will visit the Royal Grand Palace and Bangkok temples. We will explore Bangkok culture site. We can see the most important culture site. Besides, we can learn about the country royal heritage as we explore the palace. And last, we can continue to wait pyramid to see a country of garden Buddha and leave an offering in the Gleaming Sanctuary. So that's for the first place. For the first package, we only have to pay $105.33, and we will get such facility as professional local guide and driver, hotel pickup and drop off. For the second place, we will go to the Jim Thompson house in Bangkok. For this place, we will explore a stunning example of traditional Thai architecture with a half-day tour of Jim Thompson historic Bangkok home. We can learn how the American businessmen helped bring Thai skill a worldwide audience. We will also visit the six homes that make up complex and see example of the construction from around the country. At the same time, we can relax and enjoy time away from Bangkok by sling street in the property lush jungle-like garden. Next, we can see beautiful example of Thai art and architecture. So for the second place, we only have to pay $56.52. We will get such facility English speaking guide, hotel pickup and drop off. Last but not least, I aim to make a visit to admire the beauty of the grand place. If we want to visit a top historical place, we should go see the beauty of the Grand Palace because it is the one of major tourist attraction in Bangkok. We only have to pay $59.05 and we will get a pickup from our hotel and a local guide to put what we are seeing into contract. So that's all for the itinerary.
Alright, is there any objection or other suggestion for everyone?
Yeah, Miss Dalilah, I'm sorry, but I really strongly disagree with your first place to go to the Royal Grand Place and Bangkok temples because, as far as I know, the entrance tickets are expensive.
I agree with her objection as the participants are students who have no financial resources, so they definitely want if the cost can be minimized.
I'm sorry, Miss Dalilah. In my opinion, what if we change the Royal Grand Palace and Bangkok Temple into a day trip to Atayuta? The entrance is cheaper and it is also a well-known historical site in Bangkok.
I totally agree with Miss Farah's suggestion.
If that's the case, I agree with Miss Farah's recommendation.
Alright, so we will go to Jim Thompson House, Grand Palace, and Atayuta. Anything else?
No, miss.
Okay, Miss Dalilah. I assume you will handle all the matters about the visit to those places. Next, we move on to welfare and safety. Any suggestions?
Excuse me, Miss Nasuha. I suggest Maisarah to be the person in charge of welfare and safety.
Alright, Miss Maisarah, what is your plan if you will handle this part?
Thank you for the suggestion. I already have a plan for our welfare and safety committee part. From what I understand, one of the responsibilities is to act as a liaison between employees and management. Second, identify and reduce the risk of places we will go to by developing a plan or offering recommendations. We will also prioritize the safety and health of students and also escort so then nothing untoward happens as this COVID situation is now quite worrying as stated by Ms. Farisha earlier.
Does everyone agree? Okay, so Miss Maisarah will handle it. Next, we discuss about transportation. Any suggestions?
I volunteer in charge of this role. I also have a plan. Since this trip covers quite a lot of distance, so my plan is about the transportation. We will take a direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok that only takes 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thus, it will save our time. In addition, for the whole trip to the Bangkok, we will rent a bus that can reduce our budget. That's all from me.
Does everyone agree with Miss Fatin's plan?
Yes, Miss Nasuha, I am agree.
I'm agree too.
I also agree.
I also agree.
Alright, it looks as though we have covered the main points. Is there any other business to discuss? So, let me justify it. Miss Farisha will handle the logistic and technical. Miss Dalilah will handle the itinerary. Miss Maisarah will handle the welfare and safety. And Miss Fatin will handle the transportation. Now, can we fix the date of the next meeting? How does 14 March 2022 sound to everyone? Let's have the meeting in Google Meet at the same time, 11 a.m. Is that okay with everyone? Excellent. Thank you all for attending this meeting. The meeting is adjourned.